I had a band before, around 1999, and then it was called Deus Ex Machina, and we were doing industrial music, and then the guitar player at that time was a good friend of mine, si Jed Honrado, was leaving for the States, and he didn't wanna, the band that we were in didn't wanna write original material, so we decided to form our own group that solely wrote original music. Kaya nabuo yung Urbandub.
I used to play with my brother, who's now the manager of Urbandub. Yeah, we used to be in a band together. Uh, Gitarista ko noon, and then shift to bass. Tapos, there was a time that I was concentrating more on my studies. So, nahinto ako sa pagbabanda. And then, si Gabby, who used to work for Alex Lim before, kinuha niya ako parang, I've heard na si Lalay, wala nang banda, gano'n. And then, yun, parang, nag-session muna ako for them, and then it hanggang nag 10 years na lang. Parang gano'n.
10 years ago, I had a reggae band and a ska band, and I used to roadie for Lalay, bring her bass everywhere she goes. So they were forming Urbandub that time. Tapos they were recruiting some guitarists for the band. Tapos hindi nila makuha yung gusto ni Gabby or from Jed, the riffs they were making. So there was this one time that this guitarist just couldn't get it. So I tried to pick up the guitar and told him, oh, this is how you should do it. And from that time on, Jed and Gab realized that, or gave a thought of just, how about if we take John as our guitarist? And so that's how I got in the band.
Yun yung sinabi ni Gabby when we do our interview a while ago. We used to hang out. There's a place in Cebu, sa Lahog, may jam studio doon. Doon kami nagkita-kita. Tapos, yung parang may scene kami doon na katambay lang namin yung ibang bands. Tapos, doon na kami nagka-close, nagkakilala nila Gabby and Lala and John.
I think we started taking this band seriously around 2003. We started around 2000, but we really took it seriously na talaga mga 2003. Well, the first time that we came here sa Manila and performed, maganda yung response ng crowd, so we kind of figured na baka okay.
When we first came here in Manila, because we were never really that big in Cebu before, so we never really, we never knew na parang yung reception dito sa Manila is different, way different from in Cebu, because the Cebu crowd is more conservative. I really don't know how to describe it, but for Manila, it's like wild. you know that they let you know that they like you. So that's how we saw it.
I guess the moment when we decided to, after we released our first album, we got major airplay sa local radio stations sa Cebu. Tapos, and Myrene of Sandwich at that back then played our song "Come" sa Manila. So, and then they tried to invite us to play here in Manila. So that was the time na this is it. This is going to be big, I guess so.
When they called me na tutugtog sa Rock Awards dati, that was my first gig with them in Manila.
All of them. We're like brothers and sisters. In life. Showbiz.
The closest would be John Dinopol, because we used to uh, went to college together.
Siguro si Lalay. Or si Janjan. Or si Gabi. Di ko alam. Silang tatlo na. Why? Because we make music together. Beautifully.
Well, at that time, we were just excited na finally we have the budget to actually record a proper album. Because the past two albums that we did, they were indie. So it was really from our own pockets yung how much we spent for the recording and everything. So now, mas relax na siya when we got signed na meron nang magbabayad para sa gumawa kami ng album.
Dreams for Urbandub. Actually, for me, we're living the dream already right now. For me, siguro like a full production gig would be really good. For giving the audience better show, like light show or something, a production. That would really make them, and for me, would make me really happy.
My dreams for the band is to stay strong for the years to come and to release more albums and to play good gigs, to play a tighter set, and that's it.
Maraming album. Yun. Tsaka maraming gigs.
Influence is one of my favorite, our second album. Kasi that was the album that really put us on the map, so to speak, sa national scale. Parang dun kami nakilala with Soul Searching and the other songs.
Among the 5 albums, it would be Embrace. Like when I listen to it again, it's like, are you sure we made this? It's kind of weird. For me, it's Embrace.
I guess it was our second album, Influence. It's because our mindset when we wrote the album is parang professional na yung dating namin. We were more professional when it comes to writing the songs, arranging and stuff like that, and Soul Searching got us everywhere in the Philippines. Lahat din eh. Like Jan, it's because every time we play one song to the next, iba-iba yung feel eh. And may iba magaan, may iba mabigat. So everything's different.
And lahat ng songs. Yeah, because it's always a challenge for me to perform.
Lahat eh. Kasi like all the directors that we worked with were really, really good. You know, and each video has their own story. And I think it was a real good visual interpretation of the song. So medyo gusto ko lahat.
Oh yeah. My favorite video is Frailty.
Hindi ko rin alam eh. Siguro lahat kasi experience while making the music videos were different. So iba-iba yung approach, iba-iba yung directors, iba-iba yung storya, iba-iba yung oras, tapos yung experiences iba-iba.
Yung Frailty kasi medyo parang artsy yung yung concept ng video.